Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 196. I'm Ryan, joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. We are all three back together again.
Yes.
Back from my trip. I heard that there was somebody that took my place.
He was terrible, whoever it was.
That I've longed to have on the show forever, and they always deny that they're not gonna come on, and then I disappear for a week, and they come on.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, that person.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. That person's terrible.
I thought you were talking about the person that hosted the show. They were terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll go let her know that, Katrin. You know.
Jenny came on.
It's never come on again.
Maybe we can get her back on sometime, and we can get my wife on. And
she did great.
Yeah,
she did great. She did.
Talking about how this is not her thing. She doesn't like to talk in front of people and all that, and she did great. You couldn't tell.
Yeah. So if you missed that episode, go back and watch it or listen to it. It was all about Friends.
Yeah.
The show, not
the reunion.
Not our friends.
No, we have no friends.
All our friends are right here.
Well, yeah.
My wife is out of town again, so if the kids run through here a little bit, then hey, you get to see my kids. Katrin can blur their faces out later for legal reasons.
Oh yeah, we've got
that. Anyways, all right. So tonight, everybody sit back, relax.
Yeah.
Let's sit on the pre-show for a journey that Chris is going to take us on.
Oh,
he's going to continue his trip. We left off at the Friends reunion. I think that's where you guys left off. But that's not all you did in California.
No, it wasn't.
There's more. And you're going to discuss your trip to Universal and your trip to Downtown Disney.
Mm-hmm.
The clashing entertainment places.
Meccas.
Yeah.
Did it all.
One day, I'm sure Disney will own it all.
They probably already do. We just don't know about it yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. But first, I guess there's some news. You gotta work on the sound effects budget for this show.
Oh. We got a new intro. I mean, come on.
We do.
Yeah, we do have a new intro.
Well,
if you're watching.
If you're watching, so if you're listening, you'll need to go check out our YouTube channel, I'm Geek Show, all one word, and check out the latest episode. This is episode 196. Check it out because Chris made us a new intro that's amazing. So you have to check it out.
Starring Miss Minute, right?
Yeah, Miss Minute. Yeah.
Miss Minute's boyfriend.
Yeah, still voiced by Tara Strong. Yeah.
What?
Those actors.
Katrin hasn't watched Loki yet, so he's confused.
I have not.
Lost. Even though he's wearing a green shirt, like he's watched it a few times.
Or I just put a green shirt on tonight.
I
won't be wearing the shirt on my vacation. So.
In some universe, there is a Chris Katrin that has watched Loki.
That's true.
Could we get him on tonight?
Oh, that'd be
wow.
nice.
Sorry.
So we can talk Loki.
Jeez. I'll go do something else.
I mean, it's still you, technically.
Yeah, technically.
You're just I don't think it is. Female.
Female version.
Better version of me.
We have discussed it prior from pictures that you would make a nice,
beautiful
female.
I mean, it's a given.
Oh man,
I'd date her.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks.
I'd date her.
Well, I mean, marriage. I can't really. I mean,
yeah, can't.
Anyways,
casual date.
Wow.
So Loki has begun. Loki has started. Chris watched it. Like he stayed up late.
Right? Yeah, we stayed up late until like 2 a.m. to watch it. Just like, you know what? Let's watch it because we did the whole Disney Plus premiere thing and rented Cruella.
Nice. Oh. Did you like it?
I liked it. It was good. They did a really good job with it. It's I would say it's the best live action kind of remake or whatever that they've done.
It's not a remake. Well,
I mean, based off of their
I got you.
Origin story.
Yeah. It like Maleficent. Like it's much better than Maleficent.
Did they make her like very evil? That's what I've heard.
She, not
Like
like
the
I mean,
devil.
she's
The devil.
no, like
You
I've
got the
seen that
devil
thing
in
going
you.
around. I've seen that thing going around social media, and it's way overblown. No,
You the devil.
it's just she's an anti-hero. Like she does
Perfect.
like they didn't make her like as evil as they did in the cartoon, but she's still got a bad side to her.
Yeah, I mean, she was pretty bad in the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, she's
Are any animals harmed in this movie?
No animals, right?
no, I don't believe so.
Is there
Well,
animals in the movie?
most of the animals are CG in this movie.
Still animals, right?
Yeah. But I would recommend it. It was
Cool.
good.
Well,
We've not done the Disney premiere thing
I may
yet.
watch it when it comes out.
It
Jenny-
doesn't come out until
Free.
August.
Yeah, August. Jenny really wanted to watch
Really?
it because she's seen
That's
a
crazy.
lot of people watch it and like it.
Yeah.
So
We'll probably cave and get it just because I want to see it. But it's the same for my family. It'd be the same as us going to a theater. So might as well. pay
And
the
you
$30,
get-
so.
you get to keep it until like I mean, it's not like it goes away. It stays on Disney Plus for you to
That's
watch
good.
whenever.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah. So
Yeah.
We'll do it right now
Nah, I'm not.
Right this
instead of
second.
Loki.
What? No. We're not going to give any spoilers for Loki, so don't worry in the comments and people listening. But I really enjoyed the first episode. I'll just say that.
It was good. It was fun. It was humorous. It made me laugh. It made me cry.
Oh, you cried. Oh.
Wow.
I didn't really cry, but like there was some emotional
Yeah.
heartbeat
There
moments.
was some
But
I've got my. I don't want to spoil anything, but I have my train gang for this show.
I've been seeing things online about like someone that they
I saw
think
that.
showed up in it, and I'm like, oh, this is the new Mephisto.
No,
Yep.
no, probably not. I know who you're talking about. The female.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not my new train gang. Because first it was Mephisto, and then last time there was I just forgot his name. What's his name?
I'm not sure.
Switzerland guy that's in the computer.
Oh, the guy with the computer stomach. I can't think of his name either. Yes,
Huh.
Wow. Zola.
Zola.
Oh, yeah.
Zola.
But now I have a new one.
Arnim Zola.
YOLO.
Should I give my train gang now?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, this is my train. It's not gonna spoil anything because they're not in they're not in the show yet. This is who I picked because I like the title.
Mm-hmm.
Train Kang Gang.
Train Kang Gang.
I don't... Okay.
Kang the Conqueror.
Gang the Conqueror.
Okay, I got you now. All right.
Train Kang Gang.
I got a,
I thought you said Kane, and it was just sounded weird. So.
Kane, the wrestler.
But I
Kane.
can,
Kane, yeah, Kane the wrestler. He's gonna be
or Cain and Abel from the
Train
Bible.
Kang Gang. Say that like 3 times fast.
Yeah, let's not.
I think it. I mean, he's a good I mean, he fits right in.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can see it being hinted in some way. I don't know if he'll actually show up in the show, but I can see it
Maybe
there
at the-
being a
maybe at
hint.
the end. I mean, they've already
Mhm.
cast the actor.
Yeah, there could be I can see an after credits at the very last episode or something like that.
I just like to say Train Kang Gang.
Okay.
Anyways. All right. So I really liked it. They're going back to sort of the mystery. So there's a mystery. I like that in these shows.
Mhm.
Looking forward to the next one. Can't wait.
Yes.
Anyways, we won't say anything else. We'll do a big. I'm sure Ray Chase will come back on. We'll do a big Loki roundtable. I'm not sure how many episodes there are going to be.
I don't know. Not sure. IMDb may tell us. Brought to you by IMDb, but not.
Not yet.
6
see.
episodes on here.
There you go.
Only 6 again? Ugh,
Only
Yeah, that's-
6.
killing me, Smalls.
But there's
Well-
pictures. There's pictures for more than one episode. It doesn't tell you much, but if you go on IMDb, they actually have like pictures for some of the later
Vance
episodes.
is saying 8 episodes.
Hey, that's...
Well,
Vance
2
never
secret
knows.
episodes.
2
I-
secret.
I was talking to somebody today because they were asking, it's like, oh, are all these Disney Plus shows like 10 episodes? I'm like, no, unfortunately not. But I think what's nice about it though is these are really high quality episodes, right? These
Mhm.
shows are
Yeah.
very high quality, like movie quality, right? So we're basically, and we said this before, you're getting a movie out of
Yeah.
like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is essentially a long movie that they broke up into to episodes. So I mean,
Mhm.
at least we're getting something, and
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
filler. And so I mean, it is frustrating because it's like, good grief, that's it, that's all. But at the same time, it's like it's a big movie at least.
Yeah. I mean, I
Who
kind of
knows?
like it in the fact that it you don't get filler episodes necessarily.
That's
That's
true.
true.
It's
So like unless you count like we're going to work on the boat episode.
I was gonna say
Um,
the shit.
mm.
King
Well, I'm
King.
excited.
Um,
I'll try to watch it soon. I promise.
okay.
Y'all don't have to talk
Maybe
separately.
we can talk about it on the next episode.
I'll watch it right now. Y'all could.
Yeah.
We're recording 2 episodes tonight. The magic is ruined.
Oh gosh.
Anyways,
We'll cut it out.
yeah, we'll cut that out. No, we won't. Speaking of Disney Plus, we found out this week that there will be some stars from a Disney Plus show coming to Comic Palooza
Oh yeah.
in July. We're gonna have actors from The Mandalorian come to Comic Palooza, and I'm so excited. We're gonna have.
What actors are there? Let's see you say these names.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh wait,
Or is he gonna say the character?
Bo-Katan.
Wow.
Wait,
Katie is her name.
Katie Sackhoff, which I'm okay. I want to meet her because no, not
Whoa.
like that. Because I have her Black Series figure, Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan.
I want to get it autographed, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, I'll have to get.
I know, unless I just chase her down. Hey, come here.
I mean, we're big time at
Oh, yeah.
Comic Palooza, so you never know.
Yep, you
I'll
never
just
know.
throw my weight around.
Sorry.
But I've loved her in like everything that I've seen her in.
Longmire. Did you watch
No,
Longmire?
didn't watch.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
really good. It's really good.
I've heard it is. I just haven't had a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica.
Halloween H2O.
Loved her in that. Mandalorian. Loved her in that.
Halloween H2O.
Yeah, she was in that.
The
right?
Flash.
The Flash. Yes, she was a fun character in The Flash.
Yes, very good.
So her, then Mulan will be there.
Maybe not win.
She was the voice of Mulan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
Also in the Bad Batch, she's reprised her role.
Yes, it's so
in
cool.
Bad Batch. So,
Carl Weathers
She's-
is going to be there.
yeah, you got to go up and like grab his fists and.
I want to.
Really
I want
flex
to
your
take
muscle.
him. I want to. This is a throwback. I want to take him a ham bone. Just hand it to him and go. Make a soup out of that. See, I told you to throw. Arrested Development. He would always show up, and he would like take food off people's plates. He would make soup out of that ham bone. It was hilarious. Like make soups out of stuff. And then yeah, so. But yeah, Ming
And-
Wen, she's from Agents of Shield 2, which is one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
she's the Disney trifecta.
She's awesome.
She was a Disney princess. She was in Star Wars, and she was in Marvel.
Yeah. And then the other guy, Giancarlo Esposito.
Esposito.
Juan
Carlo
Esposito.
Jewin. That's what you said. Juan Carlo Esposito, isn't it? Or is it Jewin?
Carlo.
I don't
Chubbs.
I think it's Juan Carlo.
know.
Yeah, so which is another. I mean, that's 4 superb actors right there.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
we will be in the same building with. Something will probably happen like usual, and we won't get to see them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope they do a big
I
panel
know.
like they did the last, or with the what was it, the Lost?
Lost. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool if they had them all up at the same
Man.
time.
I
I bet
Yeah.
they will.
Yeah.
I mean,
And of
that
course,
makes
Ron
sense.
Perlman's going to be there as well. We saw that
Yes.
yes.
before. Hellboy himself.
If Comic Palooza is listening, we would love to host the panels for
Hey,
House of the Mandalorian,
yeah.
please.
And I animated Ron Perlman's face. So let me talk to him.
There you go.
Hey, Jared. Jared's on here. Our
Hey,
friend
Jared.
We gotta get Jared back on the show. He just had a new
That's good
album
too.
come out, right?
Yeah, he's got some new songs.
Give him a little plug, Chris.
He's got new songs.
Oh, you don't know where to find them? Okay.
I think you can find them on like a bunch of places.
Search
Jared,
for
if
the
you want to comment,
Enigmatic Foe.
Enigmatic Foe, yeah. I want to say it's on Spotify.
I think it is. I think I
I'm
saw it
sure.
on there.
And there's another one I can't think of. Jared, feel free to promote yourself.
We're gonna have him back on the show. That's another guest that will be coming
And
up.
he's been doing some podcasting of his own, I hear.
He was a guest
Yes.
on podcast. Yes. I couldn't tell you the podcast name. He was on
They've
it.
been talking about their the new album. So
Yeah. So Comic Blues is gonna be cool. I was about to cosplay as the Mandalorian since I have the helmet, but then I was like, I don't really have time to print out all the armor and get it ready because it takes a lot.
yes,
So I decided to go with another Star Wars character before I knew the Mandalorian people were coming. So Cal Kestis is what I'm going to. Old man Cal Kestis
Old man Cal Kestis.
from Jedi Fallen Order because I'm old. But you know it won't really matter because we'll have masks on probably. No one will see any of my face.
interested. How that's gonna work. That's the cool thing is mine looks really great with this cool mask that I bought, like a silver mask that I have. So it's gonna be great.
I hope mine turns out. We'll see.
I bet it will.
Better.
I'm building a backpack.
You can buy those at Walmart.
No, I got
$15.
It's cosplay.
Anyway, so I ordered my Cal Kestis costume. I hope it like comes in and actually looks like the picture. It doesn't look like something from Kmart or Dollar General or something.
You're gonna get a pink bunny suit.
Yeah. Hey, then I could go as Chandler Bing.
There's Chandler Bing.
But then just don't tell your wife.
Oh, I know she'll be all over you.
Yeah. Don't want that. Don't want that. That would be good. Anyways. Okay, so and then there was also He-Man dropped a trailer.
He-Man dropped a trailer.
Kevin Smith's He-Man.
Yes, Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Revelations?
Yes.
Revelation. Yeah, Masters of the Universe Revelation. I am stoked for this. Just because Kevin Smith's behind it, and then the cast for it. I mean, you got Kevin Conroy as Merman. You got Liam Cunningham from Game of Thrones. There's a couple people from Game of Thrones, but he's Man at Arms. And then Sarah Michelle Gellar as Tila, and Mark Hamill as Skeletor.
Yes.
He-Man.
The Joker as Skeletor.
As Skeletor. And Lena Headey. It sounds. If you watch the trailer, it's just like, oh, it's the Joker as Skeletor. But
the Joker has been Skeletor all along.
Oh my gosh.
It was a joke.
It was
never seen them in the same place together.
He just takes his face off.
Face off.
His face off.
Face off.
I heard they're redoing that movie.
They are. We'll see.
I just have my fingers crossed that Nicolas Cage will be part of it somehow.
Yes.
Better be.
I'm excited about He-Man too.
Whoa.
I'm a big He-Man fan, or
Me
was when I
too.
was younger. So
Except I couldn't say the letter H, and I called him P-Man.
He-Man. That's right.
Nice. Anyways, so you went on a trip. Segway.
Great.
I did.
Spin your yarns. Tell us your stories. As we sit back and relax.
Okay. Not me again. Okay. So last week we talked about what me and my wife went to LA for a special screening of the Friends reunion, which you can listen to that last episode.
I'll have to listen to that.
Oh yeah, you have to do that. But since we're out there, we're like, well, let's just make a trip of this. And so we stayed a couple days, and we booked the Hilton Hotel across from Universal Studios.
Ooh, there's pictures.
Yeah. We'll do pictures. This is the
Wait.
Disney one.
Yeah.
Oh. This
Yeah.
also at the top of my
We can
screen.
see it.
Sorry.
We can see it, but
Sorry.
they can't.
I'm ruining the
So-
magic here, guys. I'm so
It's all right.
sorry.
I'm getting it
So-
ready.
Go
So
ahead.
when you do get to the pictures, start with the universal ones.
Okay. They're in order. Sorry.
But anyway, so we decided to go to Universal the day after the reunion, and I bought tickets. So I went like during that day multiple times to Universal. It's because we stayed at a hotel that was in walking distance, and my wife doesn't really like to ride rides necessarily, but she likes to go to all the stuff that you can look at and see, like the stores and some of the
Yeah.
shows and stuff like that you can do. So like I got up early, she slept in, and when I got the ticket, so I was thinking that, well, I'll just buy just a regular ticket, and I'll just do like a single rider line, which is what I usually do for stuff like that, so you can get through lines pretty quickly. And then I realized after I bought the ticket, like, oh, it's COVID and everything. They're not doing single rider lines, so everybody's just having to wait. And so, like, oh gosh, well, that's gonna be a time suck because some of these rides had like 100 minutes,
Oh my
75 minutes, stuff like that. But if you do get a ticket and go into the park, like right inside, like almost like a few feet into where the stores start, they have a little kiosk where you can upgrade your ticket to an express.
Do it.
And so it was, oh yeah, that's what I did. I did it. I did that thing. I did the upgrade because I was like, yeah, I'm getting through these, and really I
No
did
brainer.
that, and like I got there at 9, and by 11 I'd ridden everything I wanted to ride,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
just
awesome.
went back to the hotel for the rest of the day.
and then went back to the hotel room. No, then I went and got my wife, and we went back and went through the park with her, but then she went back to the hotel, and then I came back, and it's about a 10-minute walk from the hotel, from the Hilton. There's like a bridge thing you can take. The problem is there's hills, and I've been sitting at home for like a year, not moving. And so it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I walked that pathway like 6 times that day. I was exhausted by it.
Wait, why did you go back and forth that many times?
Because, well, I going there,
Yeah.
I went, and then coming back to get her,
Yeah.
and then taking her there, and then coming back with her, and then going back over there myself and coming back. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of walking. I probably needed it, but I was exhausted.
I've been like, honey, I called you an Uber. I'll be here in a minute.
And apparently the hotel does have a bus that goes to Universal. We didn't know about it, but they only go like 4 or 5 times during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, so you can't really time it necessarily well. So I just
Yeah.
walked it. I was like, whatever.
I mean, that's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
good.
bad. And I do recommend, they have a Universal app. I recommend getting the app.
Oh, app for that.
Yeah, there's an app for that. There's an app in the park, and it has the map in there, and it lists like all the dining, all the shows, and all the rides. And with the rides, has the timestamps of how long the waits are,
Yeah.
which is good. Because I have it right here. So if I wanted to go on the Despicable Me Minion ride, the wait time is 25 minutes right now.
Oh yeah, because it's California. Like they're still open.
It's California; they're still open.
That's true.
But yeah, so when I got in there, like the one ride I really wanted to ride was the Jurassic World ride, because they just updated that from Jurassic Park not too long ago, and so I really wanted to see what that was about. But I was going to make a beeline to that one, but in passing, like you go past Harry Potter World or whatever,
Yeah.
Hogwarts and all that. I was like, I'll just go in here. I went in there because like that early at 9, like there was hardly anybody there. It was super nice. Like if you go to our I Am Group account on Facebook, I did some live videos and you can watch them on there, and you can see, like, especially early, like some of these, that there's hardly anybody there. And so I went to the Flight of the Hippogriff ride.
Oh.
That, which was fun. I don't think I had done that one before. And it's a very short roller coaster. It's a kid friendly roller coaster because it doesn't do any craziness or whatever. But it was a nice brisk start to the day um, going on it. And I didn't even use the express pass for that one
That's good.
because there's like a 5 minute wait. And it wasn't even 5 minutes.
The kids coaster, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and because of like COVID and stuff, like they've really separated people out. So on this one, it was just like there wasn't a lot of people there anyway, but it was me, and they put me up front, and then two guys that like were towards the middle.
We should
Nice.
put them at the end.
We should just put them at the end. Yeah,
You up front, two guys at the end
that would have been funny.
on a kids coaster.
Kids coaster, yeah,
Whee!
just adults on a kids coaster. But it was cool, and like in the line, it was nice. You get to go by Hagrid's hut and see that. And that was really cool. They really had that done up, and they have Hagrid's bike in there. But all that was really cool. But and then
different than the one in Orlando.
yeah, it's different. Like they
The one
don't
in
have
Orlando is like a full blown roller coaster.
yeah, they don't have that one here. That's like a Hagrid ride where you're riding on his motorcycle.
Yeah,
It's like a sidecar. And yeah, they didn't have that one here. But it was okay. I got to there was plenty of other stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I got off that, and of course, like the castle's right across from that ride. And so I went straight onto that one. And I used my express one on this one because it had gotten up to like a 20, 30 minute wait.
Oh.
20, 30 minutes.
Unreasonable.
Oh, I do declare.
I'm just joking, guys. I'm just being funny.
I think not.
I'm a long way.
I'm taking the express. I did anyway. I took the express.
No, you have it. Use it. You know.
Yeah.
You got to flaunt it.
Yep. So like I was like zooming through that, walking through. There was nobody in the express line. I was just going straight through, and I got about halfway through there, and I was about to where the ride was, and I saw this woman approaching me.
Oh,
she's like, yeah. I was like, what are you doing in a castle like this? And she was, I work here, and I was like, of course, I knew that. And she was, but she was like basically she told me the ride broke down.
Oh, did you get your express back?
I did. I asked her. I was like, "Well, I used my express to come on here, and I just got the express. It's just the one time. You can get an express that like you can go multiple times.
Yeah.
But I didn't think I was just there the one day, and like I knew Jenny wasn't going to go on any of these, so I just got the one. But so yeah, they printed me out like a receipt that I could come back later.
That's cool.
So yeah, so it's cool. From there, like the Simpsons area was right there, but I decided to move along from that. The picture you're seeing now is actually from our hotel room, which is right from Universal, and you can see the Minions right up there, and kind of the illumination, kind of DreamWorks kind of area behind it is. So we had a really cool view. But so the cool thing about the one in Hollywood is it's on a side of a mountain, and so you have a awesome view of the surroundings. You can see like Disney Studios, you can see Warner Brothers Studios, you can see all the studios kind of lined up in your view, and they have these giant escalators that you go down, that you ride down to the next level. So and that's right by the Simpsons ride. So I took the escalators down because that's where Jurassic World was. I was like, I'm going to ride Jurassic World. Oh, there's me with Homer.
I can't tell you two apart.
I know. I don't know who's who.
He's got his mask on too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
The Jurassic World ride was really cool. Again, used Express Pass, so walked right on. Not many people on that. I did share the front with another person, but we were like on opposite sides, and they put us in the front. And typically, I don't get wet on rides for some reason. When I go on these type of rides, I got wet on this one. Like they really made sure, and it was very concerning since I was wearing a mask and they were throwing in my face. Um, but
Why was it very concerning?
it's like waterboarding.
Oh, well, I mean,
Well, you're not supposed to get your mask wet too. That's the whole thing. It's like becomes useless if you get it wet, unless you have a waterproof one like you have, Ryan.
yeah, true. Just a plastic bag I put over my face.
You're not catching anything.
No.
But the ride was really cool. Like, I mean, it's very similar to what it was before, of course. I mean, it takes the same kind of track and does the same stuff, but everything's updated to where it's like Jurassic World dinosaurs and stuff like that. Like, it's the Indominus Rex
Oh,
that's like
yes.
chasing you through the ride, but they still have the big T Rex that comes out like at the end
To save the
uh,
day.
to save the day. And the water part was cool. Where you're going through like a tank. It looks like you're going through a tank, and they had that big. I don't know the name of the dinosaur, but the big like dinosaur that eats
Gigantus swimming noses.
Swimicus. Yeah, Gigantus swimicus.
Swimicus, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that thing because it's like swimming all around you, and like and there's like a shark in there at first, and it eats the shark, and
Aw.
it's banging on the glass at one point, and like the glass looks like it cracks.
So I got a question for you about that because I've watched videos of this.
Mm-hmm.
Always believe they've been on the show. They went to this and watched their video. In the video, it looks like that you go through this part and there's a thing swimming around. It looks cool, but then it just sort of ends, and you're like, and you just go back outside, and you're just like, well, where's the end of the tank? So basically, there's no. It blows the illusion. Like once you go through the tunnel.
I mean, I didn't like, yeah, if you think about it, it would. I didn't really notice it like actually on the ride going through
Okay.
it, because like at the end of that, they're splashing water at you, and like you're just kind of really kind of enveloped
Gotcha.
in the scenario that's going on. So
That's good.
like when you're in it, I didn't really notice it.
All right. Because in the video, you're just like, oh, it's like right there at the edge of the thing. Then, oh, the tank's gone.
Yeah.
Back to plants.
Mhm. Yep.
So, that's good that you don't notice it then.
Yeah, didn't really notice it, but it was fun. I suggest the ride to go on. But yeah, I was very wet after that. I was wearing jeans
Oh, that's the
and
worst.
were very wet.
Wet
And
jeans. Hate that.
yeah, just me and the other person that was in the front with me were soaked. I don't think the people in the back even
Oh,
got
you made a
wet.
friend.
Yeah, yeah. We kind of talked to each other, but I mean, it's more like
Aw.
we had the mask on. But yeah, it was good. So from there, down in that second level is where like Transformers was. So I went on the Transformers ride, which I don't think I'd done the Transformers before.
Oh, that's fun.
And again, Express Pass right on. I was the only one in my car. There's no one else, just me. And like the picture right now is like a line that was later in the day, and that was for the studio tour. And so it was like a 90-minute wait or something like that. Express Pass, not even a minute wait. I walked right
That's
on
crazy.
and got right on to.
Did you do the Wayne's World thing when you were going through with your Express Pass, showing it to everybody? Like,
Oh yeah, I was just rubbing it in their faces.
yeah.
Yeah. From 6 feet away, rubbing.
I
it in
mean,
their
I
face.
would. Yeah.
Yeah. Losers. No, I didn't do that.
Oh, that's nice.
Most of these people from this picture were from a high school, like a graduating class. Like I found out that night that it was like celebration 2021 graduating class, and they had like several high schoolers coming in and taking over the park, and so they closed at like 8 instead of like late, like at 9, because everyone else had to leave, and all the high schoolers came in.
Did you say I'm a high schooler?
Yeah,
I'm one of you. I'm a
graduated.
kid.
because like
I'm a
Chief
kid.
Shimmy.
I got off the ride and I was like, well, I'll go. I'll go over to the Harry Potter place real quick one more time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll get like a drink over there and leave. And I like walked in there and I went up to the drink stand like, oh, sorry, we're closed only for the high school graduating class now. I was like, oh,
that's me.
If you don't want my money, okay. Go
It's
somewhere
true.
else. Yeah. I'll leave the park then. But
Ooh.
anyway, Transformers ride was really cool. It's, it's like the Spider-Man ride in Universal Orlando, where you're in a car and it's moving around, and you got the
3D
3D
glasses.
glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and like basically Transformers are like fighting all around you,
Yeah.
and Megatron's trying to get you because like your car is also a Transformer that you're sitting in.
Look out.
And because at one point, like arms are coming out from the side of your car, and, like fighting off like Decepticons and stuff. Sounded
You thought
just
there was
like
a
that.
Transformer, didn't you?
It was like I was back there, like I'm in the ride right now. It sounds like
there
that.
you go. I was gonna say that.
Right
that
on
sounded
cue.
like it.
Cat
That's
feeder.
the sound. That's the sound right there.
Cats eat a lot.
I need to remember to turn that off at night when I'm doing this.
It's part of the ambiance.
Ambiance. But yeah, the Transformers ride was really cool. Then from there, I went to the Mummy, because that's on the second level too. And it's
so
right
weird
there.
It's on levels, like on the side
I
of
know,
the mountain, basically.
but it's kind of cool though. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the Mummy ride, I've ridden that one before. It's been a while, so I completely forgot anything about it. And so I got on it, and it was like it did like a countdown or whatever, and it like shot me out. Like it just goes so fast, and I wasn't expecting it whatsoever.
That's good.
And I was just laughing the whole time. It was so fun. Like, I mean, it was looping around and then goes backwards at one point, and I was having a lot of fun on that ride. If I had more express passes, I would have rode that one again, probably several times.
The question:
Mm-hmm.
Did Brendan Fraser get his cup of coffee?
I don't know.
They don't do that there in Orlando. At the end, there's a movie screen, and Brendan Fraser pops up, and he's in his chair or whatever. He's like, "Hey, thanks for coming and riding the ride. I'm still waiting on my cup of coffee." And then this mummy's hand comes out with the cup of coffee, and he goes, "Ah!" And the mummy gets him.
No.
Oh, they don't do that there. Well, that stinks.
They didn't do it.
Yeah, they do that in the Orlando one, or they used to anyways, because it was like the funny.
They changed it.
Part. Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. It ruins the whole trip.
Yeah.
No Brendan Fraser.
Well, it didn't ruin it for him.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But now that he knows that he could have seen Brendan Fraser,
I don't think
in front of him.
No,
that just changes everything.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, no, I'm still good.
Cup of coffee.
But from there, so I went back up. I was like, I'll try the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey again. There you
go.
And that time I did get it right on. It didn't break down.
Well, that's good.
So the thing with that one is, it's not necessarily well ventilated in there, and you have a mask on, and the ride's like throwing you around like all over the place, and like even goes on your back at one point. And I actually started feeling nauseous on that one.
Oh, I would. I feel nauseous on that one when I don't have a mask
on. Because it was just hard to breathe in that one, because they just, I mean, you'd think because you're moving around so much there'd be some airflow, but there just wasn't much airflow in there, and so that got me a little, like I was kind of pulling my mask away a little bit just to get some air, so I wouldn't get sick.
Which is funny awesome because the mask is supposed to help you not get sick.
Yeah, I know. It did the opposite on that ride.
Mask joke.
But I mean, that one's cool. Like the line is cool in that one because you're going through Hogwarts, but even the Express Pass, you still get to see like the film of like the kids talking and Dumbledore talking.
That's cool.
So you still get to see all that in the Express line. So that was a really fun ride. It's just a little nauseous, and unfortunately, that happened again on the Simpsons ride, because again, not very well ventilated. And it's throwing you around, and so like I was like, oh.
I always get sick on that ride.
Yeah, so like I usually don't like I'm usually fine, but that I think it's because I had the mask on and there's just not really airflow. It just really got to me. Um, so by that point, like those were the main rides I really wanted to ride. Like
Yeah.
there's some other ones, but I was like, well, I'll try those later or whatever. But those were the main things I wanted to do. And by that time, Jenny was ready to come over, so I went and got her. But before I went back, I did stop in the Simpsons quickie. Well, actually, there's a quickie mart, but then there's a donut stand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the donut stand and I got me a big, giant pink donut, which yeah, the picture's right there from Lard Lad Donuts. Uh, that donut is so good.
Better be.
Like it is really good. I
So
mean, they
is it
have
like fluffy, cakey? What
yeah,
kind of donut
it's
is it?
fluffy. Like it's a it's a
Nice.
fluffy donut. I mean, it kind of borderlines fluffy and cakey.
Okay.
Um, it was still good the next day.
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
but I mean, they don't just have the pink. They had like chocolate, and they have like a couple of other ones to choose from. But since it was Simpsons, I had to get the pink one.
Is it strawberry or what's the pink?
It was kind. I think it was more like vanilla.
Okay.
Hmm.
Characters like this.
Uh,
Riveting stuff.
I mean, these are great questions. You know.
Well, I've always wondered if that was like strawberry flavor
No, it's
or if it
good.
was.
Yeah, it looks strawberry flavored. I agree.
I mean, if it is strawberry flavored, it's not a very strong strawberry. It
It's
tastes more like
probably
vanilla.
just vanilla. But they've colored pink.
Boo.
Mhm.
Boring.
But the thing is giant.
Oh!
So that's what matters. And I ate like I don't know so much of that.
Good.
So much of that.
Good
I
for
didn't
you.
finish
So,
it. Didn't get to finish it.
That's what
but-
you do on vacation.
Yeah.
Did you get any souvenirs, or are you going to come to that later?
I'll come to that. I can get to that right now. Actually,
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
I didn't bring them in here. The two cups because there's a tiki bar.
Jurassic Park tiki bar, right?
Yeah, Jurassic Park tiki bar. And you can get because I can't have alcohol, so you can get virgin drinks there as well. In the list, there's like they'll tell you there's a section that you can get without alcohol.
Good.
So I did that, and they come in these like really cool tiki glasses. Like
So
really
you get
fun
to keep?
that you get to keep.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That was cool. And of course, going to Harry Potter, like I had to get like a chocolate frog and Bertie Bott's every flavored beans.
Ugh.
It's been a while.
Ugh.
Yeah. I know, but I still had to.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What was the
I haven't eaten them. I haven't eaten the beans
Oh.
and the chocolate frog. I haven't done it yet. Save it.
Did you eat the chocolate frog?
No, I haven't eaten any of those yet.
Oh.
I will though.
Bring them to Conkaloosa.
Bring convalescent. We'll just eat some beans.
Yeah.
No, I just want the chocolate frog.
Oh no. Sorry.
I don't
You
want
get-
that
you get
gross
beans.
stuff.
You get vomit flavored beans.
Oh no.
Um,
Ugh.
But what like we did go into Ollivanders. They're not doing the show right now
Aw,
in Ollivanders
boo.
because of COVID and everything.
Yeah.
But the store is still open, even though like I mean there's a ton of people in there still. Like I mean there's not 6 feet between people when you're in that store.
Oh no.
But and so it is a little hard to necessarily see some of them in there of how because they have them displayed like just on the walls, so you're kind of having to bend down like what does that one look like, what does that one look like. See, but we did get a couple wands.
Oh.
Ooh.
So got the Nymphadora Tonks
Oh.
one.
Bless
Which
you.
is-
Oh,
It's-
cool.
it's-
That's cool.
yeah, it's a
That is
really
cool.
cool like design to it, and like the hilt or whatever
The end.
the
The
end.
hilt.
I don't
The
know. I don't know
pommel.
what you call it. Pommel. The non-pointy end.
Ryan
uh,
has lightsabers and
Yeah.
Chris has pointy ended.
This has sticks.
pointy into things. I got six.
Sticks.
I got 6. So yeah, Jenny. That was Jenny. She got that one.
Does it
Nice.
do anything?
No, like they have 2 versions.
Yeah.
So
Cast
The-
spells,
yeah.
Ryan. Of course
No,
it does
I mean,
something.
they have a version that you
Hello?
can walk around to the windows and it'll do stuff.
yeah, but I mean, it's basically like it's just for in the park,
Yeah.
and they're more expensive. And we weren't going to do that, so we
No.
just got the regular
Smart
ones. 'cause-
I saw
Yeah,
a
there's
guy. I saw a guy do that with a cucumber.
Okay.
No, really.
Alright.
He got a little.
There
he
goes
got-
that E rating.
He
All
got
right,
a
moving
little
along.
diode type thing off of Amazon, and he stuck it on the end of a cucumber,
Yeah.
and he went up and he did the motions, and it
wands.
worked. And the people working there were looking at him like, "Wait, what just happened? Like, what's going on?" And he's just like, "It's
That's
magic," and then he like walk away.
So it just is a light that shines into the little light sensors, maybe, or
Yeah,
something. Is that?
yeah, it's like a
That's cool.
little reflective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a light sensor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
What you just said.
And he put it on different stuff. He would get stuff out of the trash can, and he would slip it on it and do it.
Yeah.
Then throw the trash back away, and people were like, "What is going on?"
That's awesome. I want to do that.
But like we had been before, and I've gotten a wand before, and I got the Elder Wand, which was Dumbledore's wand, and it's weird, I guess, because of like the Fantastic Beasts, where Dumbledore has a different wand in there
Yeah.
or something. There's like two Dumbledore wands now. There's one that's the Elder Wand,
Yeah.
and then there's one that's his. But then there's also a generic wand that's called the Elder Wand, but it's not the Elder Wand. It's very confusing.
What?
Yeah, I know it's weird. But
Scandalous.
I got one. I got Sirius Black,
My favorite one.
which is
Seriously?
this one here.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
Seriously,
I love this
seriously.
one.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's got a nice like
Yes.
etched design to it.
Very nice.
Like the
I got
shape of
one,
it is
so I-
very simple, but like it just has like nice detail.
Yeah.
To it.
It's very cool.
These are resin, I guess, right?
Face. Yeah.
Wait,
Cover
no,
my
it's
eyes.
real wood with the
Yeah. This
feathers
is
of stuff in the middle of it.
yeah.
Hairs.
Feathers. Chicken feathers?
No,
But
like
it
phoenix
does
feathers.
it does say like fragile
Oh,
collectible wand.
from
It's not a
France, huh?
toy.
Ooh,
Not a-
yeah, France.
Must be from France.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
Does it say what's inside of it and everything?
It doesn't. Like there's not a
What?
Oh,
you,
Come
you would
on.
think it would come with
rip off.
something
Universal?
to say. But it
Not
does
Disney.
not. Yeah, that's
Because
a
they all have stuff inside of them, so they should at least have a little thing on the
you,
box that says
you would
it.
think. Now they have like the generic ones. They have books that you can read what they are, and it does in the store give detail. Whether that's in those ones or not, I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. But when we went before, they had like a birth month thing. It was like each one was kind of like regulated to like birth month. So if you wanted to get your birth month, they don't do that anymore. At least not in
Huh.
Hollywood. It's just generic ones.
If you guys hear dogs, somebody snoring, it's my dog behind me.
I've bored you to sleep.
No, it's my dog. He's in here with me. He's snoring. All right, so you got your wand, and then you pranced around with it, and
Yes.
Yeah, pranced around wearing like my cloak. No, I didn't get a cloak. There are people wearing cloaks. I don't know how they're doing that.
they don't wear
No.
anything underneath them.
It's pretty hot, and
Gross.
I didn't even think about wearing sunscreen. I got sunburned.
Oh, no.
Chris.
Yeah, I know. On my arms and neck. Oh, my face was fine because it was all covered.
We can't do that. Us street boys can't do that.
No, we cannot. So Jenny went back to the hotel at some point, kind of after that. After we walked around, and looked at stuff. We got food to go. Which if you need to, you can get food to go from not Hogsmeade, the Three Broomsticks. They'll give you some like tinfoil that you can wrap your plate in if you need to, because you didn't want to get back to the hotel and eat rather than eat there. So like we ordered the food, wrapped it up, and took it back. I got the fish and chips, very good. She got the bangers and mash.
Banger.
It was banger.
Like your British accent.
Yeah.
I have banger.
It's banger.
Banger.
It's banger and it's mashy. Mashy banger. It was good. She really liked it. Like the vegetables and stuff that came with it. And you can get like a English breakfast there early in the morning if you want.
A full English breakfast?
A full English
with
muffin.
beans and everything?
With beans and everything.
My goodness.
I know. Anyway.
I've never understood the beans part.
I don't know. They like beans.
Well, they like different things there. That's why they're there and we're here.
In Harry Potter world.
Mhm.
Well, that too.
Beans and tomatoes.
Oh, boy.
But
Anyways,
but
all right.
anyways, so I went around a little bit more. I did the
Yeah.
studio tour, which was really awesome. I'd recommend that, especially in Hollywood, because they've got all the sound stages that you can see. The Great Outdoors cabin was
Oh.
there. Great Outdoors.
There we go.
That was so cool to see. I love that movie. Love John Candy. Um, so that was awesome. And so the old Western streets. And then the two parts of the ride that are really cool is the King Kong section because it takes you into this tunnel and you have 3D glasses on and everything goes dark and then suddenly you're riding through Kong Island and Kong is like facing off against these T-Rexes and like it's moving and shifting your trailer or whatever that you're sitting in.
Yeah.
So it really feels like moving through it and like you're getting hit by the T-Rex's tail. Like they even animated like another trailer that looks like it's behind you that gets ripped off with people in it and like thrown into a crevice. But it was really cool. And then the other one, the Fast and Furious section, was like that too. It looks like you're in a tunnel, and it looks and feels like you're like shooting like through the streets of LA with like the Fast and Furious people like riding beside you. So that was really cool. I would recommend that. Vance does not like Fast and Furious.
I've heard
So
the one in Orlando. I haven't been on it. I've heard the one in Orlando. It's just horrible.
I don't know if it's
It's just a waste of space. Like they tore down Beetlejuice show for this thing, and I've heard it's bad. And I've watched
don't know,
videos and I've seen it, and I'm like, yeah, that's bad.
this one had The Rock in it, so I mean,
A Rock or The Rock?
Just
The
a
Rock.
rock.
The Rock.
Okay.
There's a rock rolling along beside it.
Look, it's The Rock.
Yeah, look, The Rock. But after that, like it was getting closer to closing. I did go on the Hippogriff ride again one more time. So
Oh,
use
there
my
you go.
You've got
Express
to.
on that.
I mean,
You gotta use it. And then I did. So it was getting late. And all those people were starting to come in from the high school.
ugh.
So it was getting hard to like kind of move through there at that point because of all these high schoolers going through. So I was like, well, I didn't have much time left, and the Secret Life of Pets and the Minions ride were like right beside each other. And the Secret Life of Pets ride, they had all the high schoolers basically lined up for that ride
Oh.
because like that was, I guess, their like big thing to bring the high schoolers in for that ride specifically.
It's the newest ride.
Yeah, so it's an so I did not get to do that one. I think I would have had time,
Oh, that one's cool.
but because like they ended up shutting down it just for the high schoolers.
Boo.
So I did the Minions, which I hadn't done the Minions before. And Ray Chase worked on that ride. He was one of the animators on it.
Well, I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, along with some other people I know because it was done at Real Effects.
Nice.
So I was like, well, I got to go to this
You
ride.
gotta
I
go.
See,
Yeah.
I gotta see it work, and they did a great job. It was a fun little ride. It
Good.
was good. But yeah, that was basically my Universal.
You did some shopping too, right?
Did some shopping, like some of those the Transformer stuff.
Yeah, you got
is-
those.
I didn't. No, I didn't get those. Like I put some of the statues in here because they in Jurassic World they have a store, and Transformers they have a store, and they have these giant like it's
That's
basically like
crazy.
sideshow collectible statues that they
Yeah.
have there that you can purchase there if you want.
Does that say
But-
$2,000?
Yeah, probably.
What?
Who have they ever sold any of those? Is what I want to know.
I wonder about that too. I don't
Golly.
know. But they're really awesome to look at, especially up close.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you go online, you see like pictures of stuff in Sideshow Collectibles or whatever, but you don't necessarily feel the scale of it when you're in front of
Sure.
these things. It's like these things are huge.
Yeah.
Like you would, and I would think like, okay, you're going to buy this. Like, how are you going to transport it? I mean, will they ship it for you?
Yeah, maybe.
I would think there might be something like that for them that they would ship it for you because like I'd be afraid to, especially getting on a plane or something,
Yeah.
travel.
Oh, that one's only $300.
Yeah.
$295.
It's only $300. That's a really cool one.
Number
Too.
233 of 2000.
Yeah. So yeah, and that was in Jurassic World. They had the Velociraptor and the T-Rex in there.
Cool.
Nice.
Really
Inside? There's
In-
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
yeah,
So that's the
that was
T-Rex
awesome.
and the Jeep and
Yeah.
yeah,
So you
that's really
could
cool.
you could buy each of those separately, or you could buy them together.
I mean, you sort of have to buy them together because, like, who would just buy the Jeep of them and then they're sitting there staring out into space, scared?
Oh no. And they're putting in the Super Nintendo World. They've got that's over next to the Transformers ride on the second level. And yeah, they've got those things set up to where you can see where it's
That's
going to
cool.
be.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Hope so. Hope it's
I've
not
seen videos
necessarily
of the
like,
Japan
yeah.
one. And
Japan.
I started to say Japanese one.
I know.
And I wasn't too impressed with the video. to
Well,
tell you the
I
truth.
think it'll be different.
Yeah, I mean the rides themselves are probably awesome, but like
Yeah.
just some of the stuff you walk up to, you're like, I don't know.
We'll
I can see it being annoying getting in line to just do like put your watch against this.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a view you can see Warner Brothers a lot, stuff like that.
Did anything filming while you were there?
Nothing was filming while I was there. They had just got through filming the latest season of Ninja Warrior.
Oh.
On the back lot, which was cool.
Cool.
But yeah, so that was my Universal.
Nice.
And the next day we're gonna basically ride around LA, look at some of our old haunts from when we lived there. But then also, yeah, we had to go to downtown Disney. And unfortunately, only residents can go into the park at Disneyland.
Yeah.
I think it's
Until
opening up
next
soon.
week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, the 15th.
Yeah. So we couldn't go in, and like tickets are sold out anyway.
Yeah.
That week for it because it's still limited access. But yeah, they did have the Star Wars Trading Post in downtown Disney, and that was so cool. Yeah, on our IM group, I did a live recording in there, and you can see me walking through the store, so you can see the store. And of course, I went up to the lightsaber stand first because my brother was like, "I need some lightsabers. I need you to see if they have them." So I went straight to the lightsaber table.
They didn't have them.
And they didn't have the ones you wanted. But I was looking at him. I was like, "Can I see that one? Oh, that's nice." And kind of holding it. Oh, can I see that one now? So it's like I was picking out an engagement ring, basically. Because
pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, but I had to get a lightsaber. So yeah,
I did hear. Go back if you can go back to that picture.
Yes.
I did hear that the Ben Solo one, the one in the middle, they're retiring it and they won't be making it anymore.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And the Mace Windu, they're retiring and they won't be making.
Oh really? Oh, maybe I should have got the Mace too.
And then Ray Reforged, the one with the leather strap on it, they're gonna not make that one anymore either.
Oh, that's
which
weird.
the Ben Solo one's pretty cool, and I'm like, oh man, I sort of want that now that they're retiring.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting it.
Yeah, the two that I was really interested in was the Darth Maul and the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the Darth Maul, you have to get 2 sabers to make the full Darth Maul saber, and I just wasn't ready to spend that much money. So I did get the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber.
Unboxing time.
What's it gonna be like?
What's it gonna be like?
What's it gonna be?
I was thinking the same. When I get there, who's gonna be there? That's an old song that we would sing in a band.
So yeah, I got the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber.
Look at that! Look at it go!
With that sheen.
Now, do those come with the blades, or you have to get those separate?
You have to buy the blades separately, and it comes in 2 sizes, like the 36 and was it 32?
Well, so there's a 27, I think, or 24,
okay.
And then they have a 31 that only comes with the Savi's Workshop Saber, and then they have the 36 that comes with that you can get in Dark Ondars. 36 is the official length of Star Wars, I guess. You'd say they would be finding the movies.
Yeah, they asked me like, "What size do you want?" I was like, "I don't know. Can I kind of see them?" And they pulled them out. I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely the longer one."
Yeah, so you got the official movie.
You can be in a movie.
I can be in a movie. It's got the
Now the
cap.
Obi-Wan lightsaber is very light compared to the rest of them.
It is. It's super light. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it.
Oh, you heard the noise. You got it in.
Nice.
Got it in right.
Yeah. But I mean, it's unfortunate because I mean the buttons, like you don't hit the buttons. It's like a switch.
It's sort of dumb. That's what I
Right
don't
there.
like about them.
But still.
Oh my gosh, that was really loud.
Sorry. Sorry. You can see
See,
it.
this is what I don't understand
Yeah.
because the Savi sabers, the button is the button that turns it on. But for most of the Legacy sabers, it's like a little switch that has nothing to do with the lightsaber.
Well, I mean,
Well,
whatever.
Well, it's still really cool.
oh yeah, it's
It
very
is.
cool.
I mean, where they have it though, it is easy. Like if you want to kind of play around with it a little bit,
Yeah.
like it is easy to accidentally switch it off when you're doing that. Like if you're
Yeah.
trying to do a little twirl to it, but it's still really cool.
Can you do a little twirl for us?
No.
Do some broom boy action for us?
I will break something. And I don't want to break anything. But
it's very cool.
it is super cool. I got that. My wife got a purse.
Well, good.
Get
Star Wars purse?
A Dunian
Star
purse.
Wars first.
No, it was a Tinkerbell.
Oh.
But when she was making, she loves getting
Versus.
the gummy worms purses. She does love getting purses.
Got more impressive purse?
She's got so many purses on her.
I would just rather get
Dunian-
one purse and then keep all the money that I would have spent on the other purses in that purse.
I feel like your wife might say the same thing about lightsabers.
Yeah.
Well, you can't
Probably
keep
so.
a lightsaber within a lightsaber. You can't keep money in a lightsaber either. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But we
You
went
can't
to
keep
the
money in
other
a
stores, and she was buying the gummy worms, the Disney gummy worms that they have that they sell. She loves those, and when we were in line to get it like in the back along the wall, I was like, oh, I gotta get that. And they had the Pirates of the Caribbean
Yeah,
pop.
It's a really cool pop. I've got that. I got it off the Disney store. It's up here with my. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
because I don't even try to get the exclusive stuff on Funko site anymore. Or Disney, like I just like it's just too much headache. So, but they had these. They had like a wall of these.
Oh, yeah.
I had to get one of those.
You haven't taken it out of the box yet.
I have not yet. I need to do that. I need to do unboxing and take that out.
Unbox it.
Yeah.
You can just say take it out of the box.
Yeah, you can just take it out of the box.
No. So yeah, I mean, downtown Disney, like it's super nice. We had to, of course, get an Earl sandwich.
Of course.
It's haven't been to Earl sandwich in forever.
Which kind did you get?
I got the Hawaiian one.
Oh, chicken.
Like the barbecue chicken Hawaiian. So good.
I'm an
So
original
good.
man myself.
Gotcha.
No horseradish though.
Oh, of course not.
Just the beef
No
and cheese.
no cheese on mine.
Oh yeah.
I do the cheese. But, still very good.
What does this podcast become?
I don't know.
What kind of sandwich you like? Well, let me.
Well, let me put it together here for you. I like a good meat, and I like a good sauce to it. Little pineapple.
So it's funny that you've talked an hour about.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. Like because when we started, we're like, that won't take long, but you had a lot of cool stuff that happened.
But those were cool. Like they had these little garden things, like for like I don't know, Van Gogh, Picasso.
Poor Donald. Hey, today's Donald's birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Donald.
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday,
birthday,
Donald.
Donald.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, Donald's here. But those are just really cool.
Deconstructed Disney characters.
Yeah, deconstructed Disney characters made of like flowers and stuff, and like a flower garden.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. If you line it up a certain way, does it all come together?
No.
Oh,
Well, that's unfortunate.
yeah.
Not really. No, because I mean, there's like a foot on the ground for Goofy. You can see while his legs up in the air.
Oh, yeah. It's sort of weird.
That ain't gonna work.
Yours will feel off.
Ooh.
Pretzel.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh. So yeah, I mean it's downtown Disney. It's just a nice little walkthrough. They had, of course, yeah, I had to get a Rice Krispie treat covered in chocolate from the treat store there. It's so good. Then you got a cookie. The Lego store, yeah, I was there. It was really cool. Yeah, you can see in that image the Baby Yoda made of Legos, and then outside they had the Toy Story characters made out of Legos. So, Earl's sandwich menu if you want to order. Disneyland Hotel, it was closed. Like the hotels there were closed. They're gonna open.
I think they're opening up.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
go
they're
to the-
letting people come in from out of state, they've got to open it, right? You'd think.
Yeah, couldn't
To
go
make
Trader-
money.
You have to sleep in your car.
Yeah,
Trader
right.
Sam's. Couldn't go to
Well, there's
Trader
plenty of
Sam's.
places.
Because Trader Sam's was closed,
Oh,
fortunately.
unfortunately.
But yeah, but just going around to the shops was nice. The Corella car was there out front.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Get
really
back
cool
to-
to see.
Oh, there it was. So,
So, yeah,
was
that
this
was-
in
that
the
was good.
movie or
Yes, it was in the
okay.
movie. It was the car
new
that was
movie,
in the
okay.
movie. In the new movie.
Not the cartoon movie?
Yeah,
not the
that was
cartoon.
in the cartoon.
They
From the animated film, 101 Dalmatians.
same car.
Same car
Same
they
car.
used in the animation.
Yep.
That'd be impressive.
That would
Does
be.
not compute.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a great
banger of a
whirl-
time.
Yeah, a whirlwind of a trip.
It was. It really was. We kept busy the whole time we were there, just going around. And yeah, we drove around LA a little bit, which was kind of fun to see. Didn't necessarily like living in LA, but it's a nice place to visit.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice place to visit.
uh,
Some parts of it, it's a nice place to visit. Other
yes.
parts,
Yeah, we drove by SpaceX.
Oh,
There, Elon Musk's SpaceX. They have like an actual rocket sitting out front.
you can just get in and fly away.
Yeah, no.
Does it drive itself?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. We saw workers going in and out. We camped out there and watched them.
It's like
Yeah.
2 hours. Staring.
2 hours. Staring.
Maybe would do that.
She would. It's fine though. So yeah, I mean that was basically
Cool.
our trip. It was fun. It was a whirlwind. Super exhausted afterwards.
I bet.
But yeah, I would.
Awesome.
If you've not been to Universal Hollywood, I'd recommend it.
Oh, I'm going to go there right now.
Let's go.
Orlando. I mean, there's more to do because I mean there's more space and everything.
So does it have two parks?
It does
Hollywood,
not have
is it just
two
one?
parks.
Okay.
It's just the one park there.
Yeah.
So
So they don't have the train then, I guess, for Hogwarts. It's just
They have a train, but it doesn't move.
right. That's
It's
right.
there. So basically, like the original how it was. In
Tell me
Orlando.
why I'd want to go. No,
I don't know.
I'm just messing with
I
you.
don't
We're
know.
so my family all of a sudden decided maybe I showed them some things from your trip. I don't know, but my son was really interested in the Hogwarts Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So next time we go to Disney, we want to do a day. I had said something about it before, and they're like, no, we don't want to go. So, but now they're like, we want to go. So we watched the rides, the Hogwarts rides, because we were just interested to see what they looked like. You know what? And we decided we could handle them. So we're
I
gonna.
want to go to Hogwarts with the Catrons. It'd be fun.
So next Christmas, 2022,
Oh, yeah.
and we'll probably do the Express Pass because
Yes.
I
that
would
seems like the way to
recommend
go.
it.
But
Since
would
it's one
highly
day, it's like it'll
Yeah.
be worth it. It's going to be expensive,
Especially one day.
It's like,
let me.
and we'll probably do both parks too. That's the crazy thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Universal.
We're gonna go to Disney World next year. We're gonna be going on.
September or something, right?
We're going to be going on one of the first cruises of that year, the Wish, the Disney
Oh.
Wish, their new ship. And so it's just like a 4-day cruise, which we usually do like 7, but they're just doing shorter cruises. So we're like,
buddy.
well, let's go to the parks a couple days then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
can't
good.
wait to meet you there.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna stay in the Polynesian.
Oh, we are good.
Before the cruise, we'll stay at the Polynesian. When we get back, we're gonna stay a night or two at Boardwalk.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Very nice.
I don't take up much space.
No, not at all.
Jenny would love to have me.
Wouldn't even know you were there.
Probably not. Just be in the parks all the time.
Yep.
I'd stumble in at midnight.
Someone. Hey, everybody.
move
Move
over.
over, go lay down.
Uh,
I just had the kitchen sink next door at the beach club.
I'll take a shower in the morning.
sorry, guys.
I do want to go sometime to Galaxy's Edge with you. We got to make that work somehow. Anyways.
That'd be fun.
Okay, so that was your trip.
That was a trip.
Way to go, Chris.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. In a nutshell.
All right, well, that's been episode 196 of I Am Geek. We're back together again, and I have a feeling that next week's episode 197 will all three be together again too. I have
Probably
my fingers are
wearing the
crossed.
same clothes.
I mean, it won't matter. If
No,
you
I've got wardrobe changes.
I got my Universal hat on.
Just take your hat off
Which-
and it'll look like a whole.
If you go to one last thing, if you go to City Walk Universal, there's a store in there that has like discount stuff that you can find in the park. So I got this like hat that I liked in the park for like half off, like in that store.
Well, why would you shop in
Yeah.
the park?
Recommend.
Shooting themselves in the foot there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we'll be back next week with my trip report, or for some people, a few minutes from now, where I go to Tennessee. And let me tell you, it's a lot different than what you just heard here. A lot different things happen. Anyway, so thank you for joining us on I Am Geek 196. And we will be back next week with a brand new show for you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.